Hello, hello. Okay, the mic works. Yeah.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
All right then.
Let's go.
Hey. Thanks.
Of course.
Worry not.
I see. No. Yeah.
Stroll.
You. Apologies. Yeah.
Huh. Right.
Now then. No. Fine. Now then.
What the?
Huh.
But that's...
Sorry about that.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. You know, yeah.
He.
Proud noble Stoll, keeper and inheritor of the warrior spirit. Your tempered bond has become
A
fire
new
forged
power.
trust. Bear this new power, foster its connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
I've got it, Father.
Warrior adept, warrior archetype, elite, samurai. Not for that part, no. We unlock the samurai class.
Well,
Come on, Mars. Eh,
That's...
huh?
Now we move to the...
What's up, Del? Something? That's nothing. Just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just the twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
You sure? Because I remember, once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the Magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-born symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are.
Well, we do claim to, but don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if now? What if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just... I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here, I guess it won't...
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you.
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
And then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell? No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
Saint
You're
Rella?
joking. You're not joking.
I'm gonna light one.
Why is she here?
I called for her, and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the crown
I know people in the crown theocracy.
My work speaks for
My work
itself
speaks
these
for
days.
itself these
It's
days.
almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognized the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look. Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that, you've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Well,
Yeah.
how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
Yes, that's right.
Well, there you have it.
So you are committed to this path, no matter what.
No matter what.
I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now. Do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis.
Elise.
As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm. And they think that guarantees. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect
And
them.
the magic won't protect
no
them.
matter their standing.
That's right.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... Oh, was that why the battle with Gladel?
Suffice it to say, the King's shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that.
Exploited that.
I have a terrible feeling there will be
Terrible feeling
bloodshed
there'll be
before Saint's
bloodshed
Day is
before
over.
Saint's Day.
I won't try to stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
I'll protect Juna. I promise.
But where is this coming from?
Then please, look after Juna.
Look after Juna.
Ugh, you do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
You spring-heeled bastard, you've got the height advantage. Damn it, you haven't won yet.
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
Oh, Fidelio and Fidelio and Basilio.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved...
Oh, belt up, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them, though. Often got his head buried in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
Here it's
How
banned.
should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it. In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh? Sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember?
Remember.
Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, them. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del. You like singing, eh? When I'm dead handy with a cook pan.
Handy with a
we
cook
could
pan.
invite Lady Juna over. Host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
I like the sound
Get
of
your head
that.
out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. The dream is just a dream.
Nah, it's not. We could make it
Time
happen.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws
But we'll
nearer.
need your help. We'll need your guys' help to do it. I think
Now
at
then.
least Boss will join us.
Yes, of course.
Yes, record the events thus far.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are barely well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric.
From barbaric.
Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of, I finished with the lance replica.
We're finally ready.
Aye.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Dell's all better. And we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party!
It's a party!
Fun?
And a little
And
fun.
you? What's a sanctus fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew
Was lies.
Makes me think. Maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier a family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. How?
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar. And he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again.
I'm genuinely grateful, you know?
You know? Makes a man feel as if he
Makes
owes
me
you.
feel
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor, anyway. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Honestly, though, you need anything.
You need anything,
You've got me on your
you've
side.
got me on your side.
I'll do what I can.
Do what I can.
For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabri ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats.
Okay, what do they got planned?
And those are? The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Ah, 'tis delicious. Beyond delicious.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
Sounds. I feel quite.
Right? What's going on? There's something odd about the way that... But he's crying. What is...
You see, in old times, so long times ago, people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence.
Ha! Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state.
Phew. Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. You don't often get... Have you decided on someone?
Hides me. That Eugene and I have a lot in common. A lot to talk about.
Well, sure.
I see. Oh. Huh.
No.
Indeed. But...
Yes.
Oh.
Right.
Nah, it's perfect.
Tell, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del, what do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
I thought we were done talking about. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality. I heard him talk about his ideal world and... It sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party!
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Oh, don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know, I really like Lady Juna's songs, and I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You've got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna.
No. And you don't either.
either, Del. Do ya?
Do ya? Bass at least is good, or Boss at least is gonna join me.
So?
Boss will join our team, whether Del does or not.
Good night.
Time
But the
marches
issue
on,
is they
and
know about the
age of
fake
new king
land.
draws nearer.
Hold on.
Okay then.
Grand, isn't it?
Beg your pardon?
Might as well buy more spirit dust before I leave here.
I beg your pardon.
Now then.
Thank you.
All right then.
Let's go.
So this is it.
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altaberry region too.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? Where are those?
I say we just leave them behind.
Yeah, that seems like a...
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, as soon as we get to Altaberry, we give Louis...
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real... He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that, Juna. We'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out. Oh, what do you think? A dead ringer, eh?
Such detail.
When we get to Altaberry, we'll pass off the...
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need...
Wait, footsteps.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right, all present and counted?
Aye aye, me hearties! What's wrong then? Is that not the custom?
I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back. With some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
This is Altaberry Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land.
Ah,
Oh. Ha-ha! Tally-ho then!
With a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward their destination is the Principality of Montario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Well, yeah, we can't have the brothers knowing what we planned.
Can you hear?
Indeed.
What do you want to do? Well then. Then...
The Gauntlet Run ideal for their cover. It works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their... Only a Gauntlet Runner offers peace of mind against such dangers. A large reason why they are so sought after.
Indeed.
Pardon me, but
Yes, let's talk.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
it would seem that...
I guess. So?
sail! That's... Hmm? You see? All right.
Let's not. Let's not.
Actually, I'm very happy. What do you think? I too will. I realized.
I see.
I won't stop. But then...
Hey.
I'm very happy. The reason is...
All right.
Come look at this!
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff, a bluff so tremendous it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it, perfectly balanced by the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation. Whoa.
On guard!
What?
Speaking of... listen!
Yes. All right.
As for me,
Bombs away!
The Gauntlet Runners, the twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters, peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege.
Oh yeah, this is great. Some of these are.
Oh my.
Sure, I might as well try to max out my imagination and everything while on the road with my friends.
Got it.
But
All right.
Yes. Of course we can.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tis nearly time.
got it?
All right then.
Got a sec? What do you want to do? Well then. Then...
Speaking?
Before Altabury's mountains, the Gauntlet Runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight. During the Annex War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs.
Just look at it!
Hey!
Yeah.
All right.
Hey!
Well,
Well then.
that's my fault.
Altabury Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Uchronia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few Gauntlet Runners can contend with its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. The city lights, dusted with snow,
twinkle beautifully in the
what
valley.
awaits the party there is no reward.
And no reward.
But
The greatest trial thus far.
The
The hour of reckoning draws near,
and they
steal themselves anew.
The seat of sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure?
The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
We're here at last.
Yeah, we are.
Well done. So this is...
I am called Euphazia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Forden. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raise their village to the ground. The Caradrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
What?
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourself. Now we need only to wait until tomorrow.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that Sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Forden dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're...
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's The rest is up to you.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
It seems the land's passed muster. Yours is a peer.
No.
Yufa?
He would have destroyed my home. I was sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart.
Good at heart, but now...
You made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out.
Yeah, then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that, though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Yes. Let's.
Speaking of... Certainly.
Well met, eh?
Oi!
What in the blaze?
More cripes. Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
Say there.
Right. My money's on Santa Exported.
The crown now. You're not serious.
How grand. How grand.
Hello there.
Yeah, amazing.
Oi! Now what am I to do? Oi!
The Skywood Tavern.
Welcome. Wait. A band of youths with a knight and a chief. Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew. Listen, we just...
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere.
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mastari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphausia. I'm the priestess of Verga. No, of Etria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priest...
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but...
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
It's just... You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away. Fine. You can stay here.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Not all of us mainland Mastari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And, well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeep who turns away travelers.
Thank you. We're in your debt.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured that would happen,
Look,
though.
they've got food and booze here too. And it's so much cooler, which means fewer bugs.
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing.
I should think not.
Why?
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up. And things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
We attack from a distance.
Exactly.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the land.
Of course. So, what if we threw the lance? Pierced him through from a distance? Yufa, As the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
You would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead.
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Luis will be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for.
Besides, with you for there,
recover the lance
recover the lance easily.
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would...
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment.
But we also
can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means...
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be...
But who's actually going to do the throwing?
I'd rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. And besides, laugh, if you like. I know it sounds silly.
I really
do believe
you
have the power to change fate
itself.
Indeed. Everyone here knows that firsthand.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well.
Will you do it, Captain?
I'd always planned to.
Right.
I see.
Well then,
we're counting
on you. On the day of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance. And we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making a throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do
this. Except for we can't, because otherwise the game would end way before the 100-hour mark.
Don't worry about it.
Something will go wrong. Yes, rest, because the next day is going to be war. He's going to be expecting us to kill
him.
What's wrong, Del?
That lance they handed over. You think it's real? Can't say for certain, but I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but...
I know what you mean, though.
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Even in that... Either way, we have to tell Lord Luis.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat.
Most likely? Del, you remember they talked all that helping anyone? It seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but... What was it we actually wanted in the first place? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
better than Lord.
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them not even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like... I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling since we started working for the Count.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us...
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry. Whether Forden's or our fallen kings. It was splendid entertainment while it lasted.
Time marches on, and the age of the new king draws nearer.
Luis knows. Which means we're not going to get this done.
The Saints' Day festivities in Alterbury will, on the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony on the church's. And it sounds like the candidates had a tough time this go around. Lots of new info from candidate Rudolph, a legendary nail, thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, we've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity into the public eye. Archaeologists, but the news on everyone's lips is as a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a phenomenal divine relic from a mysterious and exotic island. Meanwhile, candidate Forden, too, may have claimed what is said to be the most glorious relic in history. Will we finally see a head-to-head competition between our top candidates? So Luis has finally made his move. Won't take him that long to catch up, I bet.
Yes, but I also can't imagine.
We're about to see a clash of giants. This will be no mind. Right. Let's have first infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside.
Gallica, you, and Yufa. You three will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should...
Don't worry, I'll be with you.
As for us, it's just as I explained last night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power
to stop him.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue.
You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling, but... Sorry to bring that up now.
Even I have my fears. But let us remember him
Let's
only
remember
by his
him only
truest wish.
his wish.
We'll make sure this succeeds. For a world without Tyrant.
Well...
So begins our last mission, then.
Either Luis isn't gonna show or it's gonna be a doppelganger and Luis is gonna be waiting for me.
Right.
It'll be okay.
Oi.
Now what am I to do?
Oi.
Yeah, amazing.
Hello there.
Sad as it is, I know we won't succeed.
How grand. How grand.
Because if we did, the game would end. Unless Luis is not the true villain.
That's not what I...
In which case, us killing him would mean nothing.
Wonderful. I'm chuffed. You?
Ah, closure.
Closure,
Well,
closure.
hello. Indeed, 'tis not so bad.
That will be quite enough.
How fine.
Well, hello.
You? I'm chuffed.
Ah, closure.
Check this out.
I'm ready.
Got it.
Onward.
Here we go.
All right.
So,
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
let's go. All right.
I'm sure of it. Time to go!
First,
say there.
Why is this happening?
Ridiculous. You're not
look.
Oh,
Hey,
actually, if so,
then
oh my.
ridiculous.
Oh.
Ridiculous.
Why is this happening?
honestly,
Why is this happening?
oh, what's this?
What if?
That reminds me.
Thank you very much indeed.
Is this perhaps? Yay, we've done it!
I've done it now.
Actually... Yes?
Oh.
Ridiculous.
Speaking of which,
hand, Luis.
Oh, but which action to a... Hey!
You're not serious.
Yay, we done.
Ready? Mm-hmm.
Check this out.
No.
What?
What?
So apparently,
What?
That was a great help.
got it?
Let's go.
Aye.
The future is uncertain.
That is... Understood? Yes.
Good grief.
Now then. Now! Take a look.
At last. Got a sec? Let's go. Let's hurry. No way! We got this! Great find! Keep it!
Marvelous. Such an elegant fighter.
Yes, but due to me power leveling their guard dogs, they're not gonna do much.
Our enemies are fainting.
Let's give him a fight!
This is our opportunity.
Wizard! Fire!
Hit their weakness.
Everyone
That's
is
your
a
opening,
summoner.
Captain.
No, not if we all work together.
You can do this!
And I'm not above just using the Dragon God to kill everything in my path.
Keep your energy up, everyone.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Who's there?
Watch out.
Wizard! Fire!
Their weakness.
You disgrace the
Fix your
Sanctus
opening,
way.
Captain.
Let my power support you.
Yeah, I hate to say it, you two, but there's a reason Euphia and I aren't here.
I'm capable too. Yay, we've done it.
Wow, how exciting.
This won't stop
Dang it, I
us.
thought I'd get more hits in before it hit me.
I won't hold back! Fire!
With their weakness! Even I must concentrate.
Oh well, Euphia and I have enough magic.
Great work, everyone! What?
All right. I'm right here.
We won't allow any fight to come. I must concentrate. Here I go! Heed me!
The next one's yours.
Even my... If we all work together...
Let my power support you.
End it.
Smooth finish.
Good job,
Great
Euphia.
work, everyone.
Not bad.
Be careful. There's more of them. Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that. Let's do this. All right, we did it.
Whoa.
Let's take it. We may yet find a use for it. Please, take it.
Ah,
They'll need more than
attack.
He was really hurting. Someone help her. She's down. Someone help her. Yuba's down. We gotta help her.
There are still enemies.
This won't stop us. I'm counting on you.
If we all work together...
You can do this!
Dragon God, end it.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone. Some enemies are still around.
Let's push
Careful now.
through!
Let's do it.
What?
Yeah, shut up, you fools.
The next one's yours.
If we all work together...
Let my power support you.
Dragon God.
I will fight them. Shatter!
I can
seize my chance.
That's your opening, Captain.
Take this. Dear God.
Here I go. It is your turn. Help me
can't be.
finish this.
It's too
Wizard!
early to go
Strike!
to his side.
Yeah.
Fools. But is Count Louise actually gonna show up?
Well, Now this is unbelievable! I'm told it's believed to be an ancient artifact called a Holy Grail. Truly.
The pagans looted this from the church's vaults in antiquity. God, in his omniscience, is said to have imbued it with his essence, giving it the power to make wishes come true.
And how did such a glorious
We simply preached his holy works and spread the teachings. Mutual dialogue was what won the day. Through guided prayer, anyone can be saved. And we may see God's
Just incredible! But if anyone could do it, it's Sanctifex Fordred!
I think it's obvious who the winner is. I suppose that marks His Eminence Forden as the sole winner. Even to an...
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause!
Wait, Forden was last to present? That's not right.
Is there an issue? No. I think we're finally having a show end without incident. After all, these were originally Sanctus relics anyway.
Well, it looks like that's all the divine relics our candidates found. And now, it is my distinct honor to present a one-act opera. Please, join me in welcoming the diva herself.
Yeah, except for that's not all the relics.
Rumor has it you found yourself quite a relic. Then why are you so
Why
reluctant to present it? No matter. The race's outcome is
beyond your meddling.
Victory
is mine.
Let's hurry.
Finally.
I'm healing, because you never know what's going to go wrong, you know. This is Count Luis, after all.
I think we can get...
Our escape route is secure. We should be able to flee undetected.
Good. Everything's going at time's running out. From here on...
All will be fine.
Except for he knows.
It's finally time to end this.
Except for, again, he knows.
Juna's song is about to start.
From my fingertip flies a butterfly, how it pines for the moon up high. Fire calls its name, fly to the flame, burning as free as it can be. Out there, deep and dark in the valley mist.
Focus. You only get one shot at
You
this.
get one shot at this.
Fearing in my soul what I can't control. I can't close my eyes to the sunrise. From the shadow of the dawn, fingers brush my neck with a reminder. Oh, anguish traveler, my name is thine, and thou art I. Like the wind, shine through darkest night. Oh, never stray. Trust your eyes to steer you by.
Fire.
Trembling finger, hold fast to my dream. Dawn will break now. Reach out got him! Right?
No.
Hey, the lance! Hurry!
What's going on? Is there something blocking it?
Ladies and gentlemen, what an honor! That was our kingdom's lovely songstress, Juna. Moving right along.
It didn't work. Come back.
He knew it was coming. He did something to block us from getting it back.
Taking that into account.
Ludicrous.
True.
Hey. Hurry!
Why do you dawdle?
We do not know why, but the lance.
Should we withdraw to retrieve it? Or make our escape?
Lost a lance? Perhaps it's this one. At last your allegiance is laid bare. And if this lance wounded me, then I take it the one you provided me was a mere imitation. If you know what the lance is capable of, then surely you understand the situation.
No.
It seems a shame to kill you, and I'm afraid you've gone too far.
You've gone too far.
I have no intention of
I have no
surrendering,
intention of surrendering,
nor
wavering in my convictions.
That being said, you truly have impressed me.
Impressed me.
I will allow you some
I'll
final
use
words.
mine words if you have any.
Say it!
I see your performance has come.
Yes, the curtain falls. I'm no longer your songbird to keep caged.
So, you too stood with them.
Stood with them.
Come on. He's ready to listen, so say it. You know there's something he needs to hear.
Luis, I challenge you to a duel.
Challenge you to a duel.
Ah, the very words I was waiting for. In truth, I intended from the start to entertain such a challenge.
Such a challenge.
I confess it's
It's
been a long
been
time.
a long time.
Perhaps a real contest
A
is
contest
what
is
I've
what's arrived.
This competition is
Competition
little
is
more
little
than
more than child's
So be
play.
it. It has been a long time indeed since anyone drew my blood.
anyone drew blood.
I will end your life.
End your
with my
life
own
with my own hands.
There needs to be a direct confrontation after all.
All.
As though it was fate
As
all
though it was
along.
fate all along.
A duel makes the king's magic powerless.
Powerless.
Which means this trinket is no longer
Trinket
necessary.
is no longer necessary.
Then state your name. How do you declare yourself?
I am the hero, the savior of this country.
You're of this
You
country.
would save it, would you? I hope that dream does not end in futility. My name is Luis Guiaburn. I am the rightful king, he who will forge anew this unworthy country into a utopia. Attack in any number, wield any weapons.
Any weapon.
But
fight
with
with
your
your
very
very
lives.
lives.
Live by a creed.
Live by a
Show me its
creed.
strength.
Show me your strength. Oh my god! I'm fighting Count Luis. But I don't know if I'm prepared. I had not expected a direct fight with him this early. And therefore Yuffie has already used most of her magic. Although I suppose he's a mage. He's probably gonna have immunity to most magic spells. Oh, did I go into this underprepared? Yes, and I have nothing. That's not good. I may lose to Luis.
Go ahead. Have at me. We've come this far. Let's fight with all we have, Captain.
Luis, I will make an end of you here!
I should expect no less by a duel's code. So be it.
This is our mission. We'll see justice done.
Let's work together.
Here and now.
Maybe there's a better choice. The next one's yours.
I've got just the come on, help me out!
Let my power support you.
Great job, Juna!
You hesitate.
If we all work
strong.
together.
You can do this!
You needn't hold back.
With blade in hand! Not now. Join with me!
I leave it to you! Your ploy exposed a new weakness!
Bear witness! I strike! Kill! Come! Accept my challenge!
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain!
We're looking good here.
This may be your only chance to kill me.
Let's do this!
Great job, Juna!
This I must
Let my power support you.
Remarkable!
You've hit their
Observe the
weakness.
enemy. Let us fight as one.
get him!
Heisenberg's ploy exposed a new weakness!
This is strength! I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
Is that all?
I strike to kill!
Sorry. Someone, help him back up! Come on, follow me!
I'm counting on you.
Great job, Juna!
You needn't hold back.
For your aid. Now isn't the summoner. No, not this. I shall use this.
Bear witness! I strike!
I'm sorry. Everyone.
Hockenberg's badly hurt! Someone, heal her!
Okay, I gotta remember to heal at the start of the battle or I'm not gonna win
We'll
this.
see justice done, here and now.
Let's try this.
I'm grateful.
You needn't hold back.
Now for a grand maneuver!
We'll combine our strength!
Great job, Juna!
Even
For victory! Now we do something new!
there's another way. We have provisions.
That helped.
This is strength! I strike! Kill!
Come! This won't do. Let us fight as one. Perhaps not this. Let justice prevail. Strike me if you dare.
It's okay. We can do this. We'll do this together!
Get him! This'll be over soon enough. Come on, help me out.
Let's do this!
Great job, Juna!
This may be your only chance to kill me.
From a distance, then, I shall persevere.
Bear witness! Come! Accept my challenge! I strike! Kill!
Is that all?
I strike! Kill!
What? He was supposed to be forced to attack Hulkenberg that turn.
No, not this. With blade in hand! Is that all?
Hey! Don't underestimate. Hey, please, wake up!
You needn't hold back.
Together. Give it all you've got.
Remarkable!
Yufa hit
This
their
may be your
weakness.
only chance to kill me.
Here!
Thank
Oh, I
you.
know, hence why I'm full healing. My leader may be down for now.
Come! Accept my challenge!
Audacity!
I strike! Kill!
This is nothing.
Hey! Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here!
Let's get some use out of this.
Hulkenberg!
Every-
For victory! Several ailments slowing you down!
Get after it, love.
Bear witness! Come! Accept my challenge!
Tactic.
I strike! Kill!
Only a flesh wound.
Hey! Hey! Wake up!
I'll stay my blade.
We're still in a fight
This'll be
here!
over soon enough. No one here fights alone.
Take my power! Great job, Juna!
This is the power said to belong to a priestess. I shall use this.
I'm obliged.
Thank you.
Next turn, I hit him with Hellfire.
This is strength! Come! Accept my challenge!
Seriously?
I strike! Kill! I strike! Kill!
Hey! Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here!
This should help.
That was helpful. That helped.
Juna!
You
hear her.
hesitate.
It looks
Let's
as if
go
we've
back.
several ailments! Watch your
I'll
back!
lend a hand myself.
Dragon Lord! Dragon God's Fury!
of knighthood. Come! Not now. I'm stepping back with blade in hand. Strike me if you dare.
Knight's Proclamation.
Bear witness.
You need training.
I strike.
Nothing.
Hey! Now for a grab maneuver! We're still in a fight here! Let's go! Great job, Juna!
This may be your
Now they're
only
weak to
chance
something
to
new.
kill me.
Now is the time to defend!
This is strength. I strike. Kill. I strike. Kill. I strike. Kill.
Oakenberg's badly
Not
wounded!
yet.
I strike.
Someone!
Kill.
We gotta wake her up!
No, they took out
Moving to the front.
Come
To safer
not
ground.
like this! Someone! Help! Please!
Not now. I defer to you.
Please go right ahead! She needs help!
It's not over yet. No sense in waste.
This is our mission. We'll see justice done, here and now.
To the rear guard. By this power, we'll do this together.
I'm counting on you.
No holding back.
This'll be over soon enough. Your turn.
You needn't hold back.
I'll take the rear. Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
Bear witness.
Is that all?
I strike. Kill.
I'm stepping back. To you.
You hesitate. What's wrong?
I'm all prepared.
Take my power. I'll give you the performance of a lifetime. I'll go with this.
I knew you'd help.
That's neat.
I am grateful.
This is strength. Come. Accept my challenge.
So heavy.
I strike. Kill.
Is that all?
I strike. Kill.
You've got a
We
bunch of
can do
ailments
this.
slowing you down, Captain. I shall use this.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Magic Knight! I stand waiting.
You needn't hold back.
Guard up.
This'll be over soon enough. Guards up!
Guard for this turn.
Witness. I strike.
Only this is nothing.
I strike. Kill.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you
I'd
down,
rather
Captain.
refrain.
This may
for
be
now.
your only chance to kill me.
Let us fight as one.
Give it all you've got. Oakenberg's ploy exposed
Let's
a
stay
new
calm.
weakness.
I can take it.
I'll be fine.
This is strength. I strike. Kill. I strike. Kill.
Please go right ahead.
Observe the enemy. I defer to you.
You hesitate.
Let's work together.
Wrong.
I leave it to you.
No, I don't. Skyfall Bolt.
What's their weakness? That's your opening, Captain.
Interesting.
Can't let it go.
Spirit Dot.
Thanks. I'm obliged.
That was helpful.
Even my strength will be needed. We have
Again.
provisions.
That helped.
Get everybody to full health.
Thanks.
with blade in hand.
Knight's Proclamation.
Bear witness.
Bear witness.
Too slow. I strike.
On your flesh wound. We'll do this together.
I'm
Again.
counting on you.
Skyfall Bolt.
A tough one.
This'll be over soon enough. I'll show you. Burn! Sure don't give up easy.
This is strength. I strike.
She's really hurting. Someone help her.
I strike.
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
I move to the front from a distance then.
Can anyone get on healing duty?
No use holding back.
I knew you'd help. I'm obliged.
That helped.
Magic knife!
This won't do. Comrades, lend me your
If
strength.
you would.
Cling to life. I will fight with pride.
Bear witness. I strike.
Only a flesh wound.
Come, accept my challenge.
Tactic. Falkenberg, you've got several ailments slowing you down.
I'll go with this.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you. After you.
I stand ready for all that we strive for.
I can taste it.
Guards up!
This is strength. Come, accept my challenge.
Strength.
I strike.
Is that all? This is nothing. You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down,
Please
Captain.
go right ahead.
To you. Falkenberg,
Let's stay calm. Let's
you've
work
got
together.
several ailments slowing you
I'm
down.
counting on you.
Skyfall Bolt.
Let's do
Finish it.
this.
Remarkable.
Yes. Yes, you did, Louise.
To ever greater heights.
You underestimated us, and you lost for it.
Nice.
I shall strive to
Excellent.
tremble before.
I am most certainly stronger than I was.
You lose, Lord Luis.
Lord Luis, do not interfere. Oh.
You falter even now. Not enough, I'm afraid.
Really? You took the distraction. You lose, Louise.
A fine blow. You've surprised me.
Surprised me.
But why? Why are you so
Why are you
intent
so
on
intent
killing
on
me?
Killing me.
You of all people should know the answer.
I see now. You were the intruders looking for the formula, I take it. And yet, you have achieved nothing.
Nothing.
What do you mean?
I'm not the one who cursed the prince. He's not the one who put the curse.
Did we do it?
Lord Luis?
At long last, 'tis done. We have brought him to justice.
This,
the great
untouchable traitor,
Luis
Luis Guillaburn, is dead.
Apologies. Things fell apart at the end, and I wasn't thinking straight.
Even so, the outcome
is the same.
We could not have triumphed without everyone here.
Everyone here.
Wait! It's good that we got him and all, but the lance.
Ah, yes! It went down with him.
This looks dire.
If Fordham spies Luis's body run through with the lance, he'll realize his power.
Even should we save the prince, we'll regret it if Forden ends up with the lance. Yufa.
No, too late for that. It's already in the middle of the crowd. If we call it up and take it with no explanation, everyone will think us thieves.
Then what do you propose?
First, we need to establish that the lance is ours. Our offering for the ceremony. We'll have to take the stage.
Please wait. Do we reveal that we are the ones who slew Luis? Can we afford to declare that openly? We'd be telling your supporters you deceived them and your master both.
She's right. The audience has no idea what's going on.
It's okay. We set out to kill Luis, and the deed is done. For now, we need to think of a way to get the audience to see our side.
You want to win their sympathy? What are...
I don't know, but we have to get on stage, now. If we don't explain ourselves...
What?
He's right.
I know that face. Was that Luis? Someone go and see to him. Is he truly dead?
Allow me.
Lord Luis, no. He's dead. He's gone.
He's gone.
Your Eminence, this was found off stage. Judging by
The lance. Is this the divine relic?
His eyes are sightless. His heart beats no more. The man is
The
dead.
man is dead without question.
You're absolutely certain?
I checked him thrice over.
But
there can be no
there can
more
be
doubt.
no doubt.
Luis? Dead?
I apologize for the grotesque display interrupting tonight's performance. We are tired.
What? You claim this lance? You mean to say you...
Yes.
God, Buff!
Years ago, Luis ordered my hometown destroyed. Hulkenberg, our ally before... Even the songstress, Juna, aided us on several occasions. Above all else, we are a group who came together to try Luis for his crimes. Traitor and Kingslayer both. And to do that, we had to enter his company. We took no joy in disguising our true intentions, not from your eminence, nor the people. But today, finally, we have seen justice done. Luis has paid for his sins. And at last, at long last, my parents can rest in
peace.
I had not realized you were such an actor. Or do you truly weep?
Truly weep.
It's just hitting me now.
We've finally won.
Now, everyone,
That explains why the songstress was so often with Luis, as well as these brave misfits.
I understand. It all makes sense now. You have done well to execute the rebel. I am sure that His late Majesty and His Highness must be pleased. And of course, the Sanctus Church recognizes
your divine relic now.
Now we shall greet tomorrow's festivities with fresh peace,
in our hearts.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
You must be the Lady Hulkenberg. The day His Highness was attacked, I heard you fought harder
than any other.
Your blade even struck the back of the blackguard who did it. Of all his defenders, you came closest to avenging
To avenging the
But where you
prince.
faltered then, you triumph today. In form and heart, you are a true knight. Is something the matter?
Oh, no. You honor me greatly, Your Eminence.
Now, Miss Lance, the Sanctus Church will confiscate it for now. A lance capable of killing the tournament's candidates would only sow panic and chaos.
Yes. As you wish. We brought it as an offering anyway.
Indeed. You may step down now.
Think you can just walk away, do ya? You owe us a moment or three. Right. So you lot were working against us from the start. And you right along with them, Lady Juna.
What was your motive? Why did you kill Lord Luis?
If this was truly a matter of justice and not simply petty revenge, then we owe it to them to explain why we have taken their guiding force. Captain, do you not agree?
All right.
It's time for the truth.
I am sorry if I'm overstepping my mark. I know I'm but the latest to become your ally, but...
No, you speak the truth.
Speak the truth.
We have sought to save the rightful heir to the throne. To break the curse afflicting His Highness the Prince.
What's that? The prince? He's dead, mate. Wait, he's dead.
Wait, he's dead, isn't he?
He's dead, all right. You lot will need a better story than that if you don't want to get cut open ways.
He had to be declared dead in order to protect him.
Protect him.
Though he lives.
Though he lives, he is bedridden.
Cursed
by magic.
And the only way left to undo that curse was to kill Luis. Those of us who wanted the prince restored formed a secret faction. And I was a spy in its service, trying to find out if we had any option beyond murder.
I cannot expect you to understand all this immediately. However...
You did this for the prince! His father, the king, was a coward! Puppet to Forden! It was because of him that this country rotted from the inside. And for his son! For his bloody, useless corpse of a son! What made you think his life was worth more than Count Luis?
Worth more? I thought you two hated when people tell you any life weighs more than another.
I myself have never met His Highness, nor do I know what sort of person he is. But I want to see the future these people believe in.
Despite our many differences of tribe and status, we still banded together. Through them, I saw the possibility of a world united.
Besides, when Luis talked about burning down my island, I thought I saw the shock and despair on your faces too.
Look, you two. Was Luis really a master worth your trust? I think it's worth listening to your hearts now. Even the doubts. I know we'd be happy to have you.
Hold a moment. These two were Luis's right-hand men.
No. Their hearts are as loyal as any
Loyal
of
as
ours.
any of ours.
They but served
but
another
served
master.
another master.
Lady Juna. I guess you really were watching out for us. More than we ever knew.
More than we ever knew.
I couldn't protect Basilio when it mattered most.
Mattered the most.
They put him through so much for their
so
sodden
much
igniter
igniter
and now
experimenting.
protecting him's all I've got.
Dal.
Maybe it is time to step back. Get away from
Get
this
away from this bloody
business.
business.
I guess this was all
Yes,
it took.
this is all it took.
Count Luis gave us a dream to fight for, but I suppose it was the kind that don't feel right after you wake. So,
we're drifters now. Maybe
we'll open up that restaurant after all.
After all.
We'll see you around.
See you around, Lady Juna.
Look, I'm not the smart one. You look
Smart one,
I
love
don't know
that.
whether to punch you or thank you.
Thank you.
I've never been this confused in all my life.
Confused over my
Damn
life,
it, I just don't get it.
Get it.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Oh, Del, wait.
Hey,
don't you wander
don't
off
you
like
wander
that.
off like
you
that.
mean all that about the restaurant, yeah?
John, yeah?
Never could say what you were feeling. I'm sorry this was all I could do.
Ah, Captain, let us tarry no more.
Yes, you're right. That should have...
But it didn't.
What's going on?
But the caster is dead. Forden and his guard were sure to check Lu.
Calm down, everyone. We don't want to yell about this.
It's because Luis was not the freaking caster.
His Highness still suffers under the curse.
Maybe we killed a fake. Like his body double. No. There's no way that wasn't Luis. We couldn't fight him in person and still be mistaken.
And Luis would have nothing to gain from faking his death, surely. After all, it put...
Knowing all that, might the
But that would mean...
That bastard was no innocent. He destroyed my home.
Destroyed my
He
home.
murdered the king.
Murdered the king.
And
True enough, old boy. But that's not why we were out to kill the chap.
Kill the chap, eh?
He said it himself. That killing him accomplished nothing.
Accomplished nothing. Was it really true?
Yet he had the formula for the curse in his possession.
Even so, there remains a modicum of doubt in the
Modicum
matter.
of matter.
Perhaps Luis was researching the curse for another
reason.
If he was framed, it is possible he aimed to clear his name.
Clear his name.
But if it wasn't Luis, who else could
Who
have?
else could have?
That night, His Highness the Prince was already fleeing when I arrived at the scene. I encountered the assailant as I sought to protect His Highness. I pursued and slashed across their back.
Right. I remember Forden mentioned something about that.
Fie! No, I can recall nothing. Yet... No. I told the investigators only that I failed to capture the culprit.
What? But just earlier,
Forden said.
Yes. He told a story that none but the culprit could attest to.
Test 2.
How does Forden
Forden know?
Could Forden be the one behind all of this?
I have no evidence to say otherwise.
You do realize he's the sanctifex of the entire Dashed
Church. Nay, but that does not make it impossible. It wasn't long after the prince's passing that His Majesty named Sanctism the state religion. If not for the matter concerning the king's magic, Forden's claim to the throne would have been unshakable.
Sounds like motive enough to want the prince gone.
It's gone.
We have to find out, even if it's remotely possible. Let's quit.
We'll need that divine lance back, too. It's not something we want in Forden's hand.
Hey, I'm going to go talk to my sister. She's bound... Sister, I should explain.
Is it safe for you to come to such a public place?
What? No, it's fine. It's not like we caused a riot.
That's not what I meant. You're the...
yes.
I know we talked before about the loophole in the King's protective magic. But I never thought you would be the one to strike Luis down. And that lance you presented... I take it that's why you went to Verga Island.
We didn't mean for it to be such a spectacle. It didn't exactly go according to plan. But at least we kept a tyrant off the throne.
And that's why I was wondering if I could ask you something.
About... Because... Well, now that Luis is out of the picture, we know who's got the best chance. A man as powerful as him, well, you know how it is.
You know how it is.
We hear all kinds of nasty rumors swirling about. I'm just wondering if there's any truth to them.
Any truth there?
Tuna, are you seriously trying to dig up dirt on Santa Fe?
Oh, loosen up a bit. You can't deny that people talk, And God knows they always have.
They always have.
Especially about the night of the attack. Asking how anyone could sneak into the castle, let alone get to the prince. Whether some official ordered the assassination. Remember when those rumors started? Father was on edge for days. I remember even when I hadn't said anything, he'd scold me and send me away. I don't suppose you ever heard if there was any truth to that. Sorry. I don't mean... I was talking with one of our allies, Hulkenberg. She said Forden mentioned something he couldn't have known, unless he was actually there. The night of the attack.
On the night attack.
Unlikely as it is, if it turns out Forden was involved, she won't suffer him being crowned. She'll be out for vengeance. And you're the eldest daughter of House Cygnus, a Sanctist family. The people would see you as an accomplice to a man who had a hand in killing the royals. I couldn't bear to let that happen. You don't deserve that. I need to know the truth.
Then, suppose His Eminence Forden were guilty of such sin. What would you do with him? With the Sanctist Church?
What do you mean?
Well, I was but a girl of only 12 years. I knew nothing about the inner workings of the crown theocracy.
Sister?
Nothing. I'm fine. If a tad overworked. All these new developments and...
Sister!
I'll be fine. Really. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. If I am to be the people's... Maybe I'll hold off on the harder drinks today, just to be safe. It's been a long time since we could spend some simple time together like this. It's like we're just two sisters visiting Montario for the holiday. I'll see you again soon.
About that. Let's rest. Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, let's get this year's Saints' Day Festival of Montario underway.
Looks like Dracodios hasn't left his side.
Today is a day of great celebration. A day to... Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. Now much of the kingdom's trust lies with me. Even this king-defying lance is safe in my hand. I would not see further bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for reconciliation and open dialogue?
He's talking as if the race is already over. What about deciding the winner?
All but a formality now, isn't it? His Eminence has the overwhelming majority on his side. Better to establish...
No. He would end the tournament here and now.
So he's just going to call the race while he's ahead?
But the throne's decided by the king, not this tournament.
Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with. If he ends this while he's this far ahead, we will...
Oi! The game's not over yet, you cocky bastard! We only seek to submit to the will of the people. Though you would be wise to quit the race with all speed.
Forden for the throne! Then we will finally have peace! Hail His Majesty Forden!
Damn him. The people already believe him the victor.
Let's go. We reclaim the lance, now!
Now? Are you...
If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
We have no choice.
If there really is no other way.
So you were after this lance all along? Loyalists indeed.
His smuggler is horrific.
What did you? How dare you, you pagan wretch! You would steal this holy lance for your own vile end.
Assassins. Then we're in good company. That night, you were the one behind the attack
on Royal Highness.
Framed Luis
for
for your crime
and banished him from the palace.
Do you deny it?
Deny it?
Precisely the sort of baseless...
Baseless, is it? In that case, shall we produce proof of your treason?
The royal family is gone. Luis is dead.
You vile traitor!
You call His Eminence a traitor? Preposterous!
Your Majesty Forden, punishment to the disloyal. Charge these ruffians with your divine lance!
Behold, the flock has spoken. Those who defy me are to be executed before you...
Del, what the hell's going on? I thought the prince's curse was supposed to be off.
It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Sanctists. It was all that bastard pulling the strings from the start. Wait.
You! Identify yourself!
Luis.
Who are you?
We're at a festival. Should we not be festive?
It'd be festive. It's
I've
Luis.
come to meet you.
You Forden.
Luis. Impossible. How could you have survived? Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate.
Fate.
Hell awaits.
Hell awaits.
And this time I'll make
sure you stay there.
Face your divine punishment, Luis! But why?
It appears your
sins outweigh mine.
What have you done?
That lance is counterfeit.
It's counterfeit,
just like
you.
This is the true lance.
True lance.
You snake, Luis.
We only attempted to kill Luis thinking he'd curse the prince, and Luis knows that now.
Did he just kill Sanctifex Forden?
No. Impossible.
Nothing to see here. The festival is cancelled. Cancelled.
Del, Lord Luis is alive.
What's going on?
Good people! You have heard the truth with your own ears. Forden was the vile mastermind behind the prince's assassination. For casting his sins upon me, for seeking to usurp the throne, I have passed due judgment. A tainted Sanctifex is unfit to rule. What's the matter? You seem lost for words.
Lost for words? He killed you.
You're supposed to be dead.
In a sense, yes.
Yes.
Then how? How are you alive?
Forden's attendant. You mean that fellow?
You mean that fellow?
No! Zorba?
Back at the Grand Cathedral,
I ordered the dead to recover my body
my
if the
body
need
if
arose.
the need rose.
I'd always intended for Forden to die by my hand, and the first step in his downfall was Zorba's infiltration.
Impossible. The lance pierced you through your very breastplate.
It did indeed. And frankly, I'm still impressed.
Possessed.
Few could land
Few
such a
could land
decisive,
such a decisive blow against me.
But I'm afraid fate was on my
Fate was on my side, not yours.
Mortal anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact. Lord Luis is destined for far greater than this, so I devised a plan. I would proclaim his death, and after that it was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight. Only a fool would expect him to die in such a place.
I could have emerged as soon as I'd healed. But where's the theater in that? Today is a day of celebration. The least I could do is offer a fitting death
Out of mercy.
Why do you have the real lance? Wasn't it supposed to have gone to Forden?
Wee bit slow on the uptake, eh? I just told you, I was present for the inspection.
So you knew the truth of it? No. Have you always been ahead of us, ever since the moment we thought Zorba dead?
A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was never fit for my ambitions. Power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof. Forden lies.
You let us do as we pleased, even knowing the risks.
You're insane.
Indulge me a question. You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you soon learned that it was useless. That's why you then resorted to killing the caster. You were desperate to lift the spell. Is that not so? In other words, the curse's victim still draws breath. For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic in your way. So, His Venerable Highness the Prince survived. Where is he? Speak or die.
Please, spare us. No! Stop! Leave them be!
How quickly the Sanctus break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
No! Stop him!
Don't!
Out of the way!
What?
Why?
Go! Run!
Come now.
Thank you. You protect them. Yet what value do they have to you?
It's not that! This is just wrong! It's wrong, me lords!
I see. So even you two faltered.
Dal! Dal!
Vitelio!
Hey! Wake up!
I get it now.
I get now.
Only fair thing in this world
is
is
power.
power.
With it, you can take
To
whatever
take
you want
whatever
in
you
this
want
life.
in this life.
Or so I thought. Tell. But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect
Let's
them?
protect them.
I've been
An idiot. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. Stop talking, Del. I see it, you know. Our little diner. Music in the air. It's grand. Look after
Lady
Juna. Huh? Hey. Del? Del!
And now we get the final piece of the puzzle. Sad that Del had to die
Pitiful.
for it.
See what Brotherhood earned them.
Lord Louis. That's what it all comes down to for you, yeah? The strong are right, the weak are wrong. Doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We saw you as our hope. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to all the meaningless discrimination. But we had it wrong. You're no ray of hope. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't make you feel unclean. You're the kind of cold-blooded bastards we hate more than
anything!
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Luis. With my newfound power, I shall tear them limb from limb.
This way! Guards, hurry!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Hey! Seize the criminals who murdered His Eminence!
We didn't do it, but we should probably still run. Basilio, come with us!
Shut up! What about Del? You saw what that bastard did to him!
I will not let you die in vain. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself
You
killed.
get yourself killed.
For now,
Now,
please flee
please
with us.
flee with us.
Shite!
Come, make haste.
Oh, welcome back.
It went about as well as could be expected. We wanted something nicer for his grave, but they told us something like that's reserved for Sanctus tradition.
You can expect little else in Altabri. I apologize for not being present.
We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye. If we had gone as a group, worst case, we'd have been turned in.
I wish we could have mourned him at his home.
Home.
It had to happen in the lap of the Sanctus Church of all places. I hear the Parapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off, with singing and celebration.
It's alright. Us soldier kids
Soldier
could never
kids
afford,
can never afford to be picky.
Tell me we couldn't choose
where to snuff
The
it.
fact that you were there, Lady Juna.
Juna. That's enough for us.
Basilio.
Best to leave him be for a while. He's just lost the only family he had.
By the way, have you checked the Farsight mirror? The curse might be.
Unfortunately, it still hasn't lifted. Guess that means it was someone other than Forden after all.
But Forden brazenly admitted that he had been the mastermind. Luis was innocent of that crime, at least.
Someone must have cast it at Forden's command. Unless we can find and kill them in time. Damn it all!
We've more pressing problems at hand, don't we? Now Luis knows the prince is alive. Surely that's far from ideal.
The village is deep in the forest. It's not an easy place to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous, so let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But even if we sought the real culprit, we no longer have any leads to follow.
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister again. She may have some insight on the Sanctus Church's past, but that's tomorrow's concern. As for tonight, we could all use some time to rest our hearts
tonight.
Oh, look at you, kid. You look near dead yourself.
Tell? What?
Seems you made it out in one piece, though.
One piece,
You're
though.
alive. But back there, you... Don't tell me you pulled some bloody trick. Just like Luis. Bloody hell, Tell. I thought I...
Basilio, sorry. From here on,
From
you're
here on,
taking the lead.
taking the lead.
But why? I can't without you. Tell, I only made it this far because I followed you.
Don't give me
Don't
that.
give me that.
You're the strong one.
You're the strong one.
Me, I never knew where I was going. Basilio,
Protect the weak.
Swear you'll do it. Not for me.
Me.
But for yourself.
For yourself.
If you can do that,
You can do
I'll
that.
always be
Always be with you.
Tell, don't give me that look.
Well,
this one's goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now. You
You
ready?
ready? Let's hear it, Basilio. You fight. But why?
Why?
Oh, Lodestar, ye grief-racked brother.
Wrecked brother.
Oh,
thou anguished traveler.
Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Not really a choice. It's back to the start.
Back to the starting line.
This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted
Adele
me with
trusted
this
me with
chance.
the chance. I've gotta show him I've got
Gotta show
this.
'em I've got this.
Thank you. Thou hast
Chosen a noble parting.
O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. Awaken.
See you around, Dell.
So what's his power? Oh, that is sick.
Thank goodness! You're finally awake! You were passed out! Don't scare me like that! Not that I can blame you. After all that's happened.
Sir Basilio, there's magla flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power.
It's you lot. From before.
They want to pay their respects for Fidelio.
Ardell. Funny, innit? Maybe this world's not so bad.
So bad.
Thanks.
Bastilio, the badass bruiser carrying his brother's honor, has become your ally.
By God, what in the world is that, lads? It struck down Santifex Forden right before our...
And Luis made sure it was a bloody spectacle, before an audience even. The bastard is making sport of it.
We must devise a plan. Otherwise, even if Luis does not sway our supporters, they may lose faith in the church.
Before all else, we must choose a successor.
I have brought her here.
You requested an audience? Assembled lords?
Rella, we must ask your support. Let me be direct.
This girl?
Have you gone mad? I reject this proposal. If anyone...
See sense. Strength alone means nothing.
Means nothing.
And without that,
you have nothing worthy of the people's loyalty.
Rella, will you not speak?
Well,
that
is...
You are wise beyond your years,
Rella.
Surely you
understand
what the lost
children need now is not a righteous avenger,
but a
refuge from their fears.
The people would flock to a saint,
who dwells among their people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen, Rella. Will you answer their call?
This is all rather sudden.
Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that the tournament's
next round turns in your favor.
Even so, I am unfit to be queen.
Allow me to clarify. This is not exactly a request. Would you rather have that tyrant Luis become king?
Well...
Hey, sounds like we've got big news. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place. But where it is...
It'll be Saint Rella.
Gonna be an announcement tomorrow.
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor. And
Rella at that.
Going for popularity over power, it seems.
They're getting careless. Though, thinking about it, maybe it's a smarter choice than it seems.
But, say Saint Rella wins against Luis, becomes proper queen and all gets to do what she wants. Doesn't that tidy this whole thing right up?
No, this can't be her own decision. Just the idea of being queen would put her stomach in knots.
The politicians must be trying to make her their puppet. Perhaps it was an order she could not refuse.
This isn't good. Probably not the best time to talk to her either.
But that's got to mean they're keeping the tournament going, right? Then they'll probably announce the next challenge once Rella's candidacy goes public.
Either way, I don't like it. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. All the support Forden had campaigned for will likely just go straight to Rella with hardly a dent. If Luis and the Sanctus Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as the two pillars of government, that'll be a tough lead to shake. After all, just lifting the curse isn't going to be enough to restore the prince to the throne.
Indeed. Luis versus Rella. Front-runner and runner-up with no ties to the royal family between them. Everyone will see plain that popularity's eclipsed royal right. His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown will never be acknowledged.
Besides which, Luis now knows that His Highness lives. His whereabouts have not been discovered, but the Kingslayer will take up the hunt.
So many obstacles. What do we do?
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic, really. The military does it all the time. We use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince, yeah?
You mean he pretends to be the prince? That's absurd. You realize it's a capital offense to impersonate royalty?
I don't think it's a bad idea.
Bad idea.
Do you not get how dangerous this is?
Ardell was right about you being mental.
Mental.
I think we could pull it off. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position to point out differences.
Wait, just think about this. He's elder. The royal family's Clamar and have been for generations. His appearance would be...
If I may. His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggested 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark of Elden blood. I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but at the very least, 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard in passing.
In other words, with an elder claiming the prince's name and a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we'd have enough plausibility to shake the nobles to their core.
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself is willing. What say you?
I am the prince. Was that believable?
Even this doesn't get to you?
Sometimes I worry about you.
Your resolve has been challenged many times over.
Many times over.
And
never have you strayed. I am humbled once more. I pledge my sword to this gambit.
Good. Then we declare ourselves tomorrow, where this announcement's going to take place. Seems like the optimal place to make sure we're heard.
Right then. Looks like I'll have to give the old girl a polish worthy of a prince.
Worthy of a prince.
Like you as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my
magnum opus is finished.
Can't let the lad be
I think I am the only one with life on the line.
Can we talk?
That's a good spot to call it for now, people. Things have gotten interesting. Fortin's dead. Luis faked his death.